2, 3, 5. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm the Sonic Geek. Here's me again as Red Nova.
Yep.
And it's time for more Final Fantasy XIV. The Mad Dash continues.
Yep.
With every little thing she does is Magitech. The repairs are proceeding.
Yep, one word behind me, so.
Nice. The repairs are proceeding apace. Shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina's servant. Let me try that again. As you may recall, the Machina's second. The Machina's servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty, which has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details to you. What up, Wedge? As I believe the Chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. Thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the dunderhead maintenance engineers of Castrum Centri had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution. Substitute the Magitech core with a Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, a Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate Mammoth Heart with the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of, I hope you don't mind footing the bill. For a good cause. Cheap-ass motherfucker. Off to the Goldsmith Guild. Hello. Hello there. Come to collect a Mammoth Heart, you say? And you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks, taking the liberty of picking the finest example we have. A heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphino's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his manservant would be coming to collect it. Motherfucker. First his manservant, then his assistant. What's next? Tender in years though he may be, Master Alphino has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. Goldsmith's Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here's the Mammoth Heart. He can serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Didn't realize Charlian had that much of a grip here in Ul'dah. Maybe it's just Alphino's personal family. Who knows? Hey, Alphino, what's this about being a manservant?
I was like, it's ditch that Imperial gear now because solo duty.
Yep. Alright, I got the Mammoth Heart. Can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah! Thank you so much! But this is magnificent! Must have cost an emperor's ransom. Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. Without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. Yeah, apparently Alphino's dad is one of the bigwigs over in Old Charlian. There, she's ready. Magitech armor, engage. Or not. She just needs a loving tap, I'll wager. Smack. Well, sounds like it worked. Yes, she's alive. Johnny 5 is alive. Take her outside and put her through her paces. Harris, would you care to do the honors? Yes, please. Yep. Hop into the pilot seat. Begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder. As far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. By the way, if you do... Like, we haven't talked about this before, but I believe you said at this point we've unlocked some of the Beast Tribe quests.
Yeah. It must have been one of the level 41 or 42 quests that did that when we just got past the Stone Vigil.
Yeah, probably. If you do Beast Tribe quests, I'm not so sure about Realm Reborn, but I know from Heaven's Word and on, a lot of the quests they give you will require you to ride certain mounts to certain places and do things.
Yeah. There's some of that in Realm Reborn ones. We're requiring certain mount rides.
Okay. So if you've only been...
I remember from doing some of them, all 4 instances, you at least have a quest in each one that, well, one maybe more you have to ride a certain mount.
No anomalous movements evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and sprint north as quick as you can. Yeah, I wasn't 100% on if Realm Reborn did it, because I don't remember the...
Yeah. Because one of my favorite ones is one of the Sylph Beast Tribe quests. You actually ride a goblin around and actually sneeze on some enemy temperance checks.
I don't recall that one off the top of my head.
Yeah.
The only ones I remember like actively doing at all was Ixal, and that was because I was leveling my crafters.
Yeah.
Leg joints absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back. Then you got the Moogles, where you have to do this long-ass fucking quest chain to even start them.
Yep.
Worth it, though. Definitely worth it. Though apparently, the big way to power level crafters and gatherers now is Ishgardian Restoration. Fortunately, we don't have access to that yet, and won't for probably several months. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here's a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, but you can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss as to explain why. The Mammoth Heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, Mammoth Hearts enable automata to process the information collected by the sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like part of the team. In which case we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Yes, she needs to possess her feelings. Just like I possessed Dracula's rib. Ah, boy. Solo Instance 2, Electric Boogaloo. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? Tonk, tonk. No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important as to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times, and wholly impractical during battle. Using a Mammoth Heart in place of the worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. Could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials, they've come for the armor. How about a little old test drive? There's the Reaper. Not yet, I'm not. Dumps.
But
Taken by the traitor Garland. Is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements! It's like, oh no you don't. The hells you will.
Get out of here.
Boop.
Get Imperial nut.
Locate the stolen Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond. Respond. No use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Haha, it is I who has the upper hand. Bloody hells. Harris, protect the armor at all costs. I remember this being one of the bits I did on the PS3. Howdy, boys. Can I have your attention, please? Also, you get over here. Duty complete.
Alright. Some more shields for the Vanguard, sir. Blows in the pieces here.
Clappity clap clap.
And bam. Oh, there's a Colossus. Oh, that seems like dead yet. Now it is.
Le gasp. Chief, look! She moved!
Awesome waste.
Now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. Time to infiltrate Castrum Centri and rescue our comrades. Fuck is that? Oh, this part, right. For a second I thought you were spraying something. There, the finishing touch. A little ironwork symbol. Well, part of it.
Yep.
Welcome to the team. Servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let's see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper's as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Escape from Castrum Centri. How go your preparations, Harris? We leave as soon as you're ready. Almond, you came. I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. It's the least I can do for the fine men and women what are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me that for all the help you've afforded us, you know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration. But I understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, 'tis hardly novel. Ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She's a sweet and caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing she was. Gentle as a lamb, but tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. Then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, but I plashed a hand to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us. Rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. It was some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get revenge on the Empire and became an adventurer so as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades have since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Glauben. You seek only to rescue our friends. And what's more important than that? In any road, after you got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire. Don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on Imperials over the years, and every time I have, it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. Somehow it tells me I won't be going hungry for a while, what with everything you got planned. And you're sure this will satisfy you. If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realized that the front lines are no place for a man like me. There's some, as would call me, craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. That's quite enough storytelling for one day. Let's not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralgar give you strength. Yeah. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, you must put an end to Gaius's ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of Castrum Centri, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. I am just now remembering something. One of the cutscenes coming up, I think I wound up accidentally skipping because something caused my PS3 to turn off.
Oh boy.
Bing, bing. Let's not get caught on trees, please.
More Aetheryte tickets.
Woo!
8 more Vesper Bay ones.
Nice. What the heck? Oh, right.
Black Wolf's Ultimatum.
Yep. Forgive me for saying so, but you cut quite a dashing figure in Imperial Black and Crimson. But now's not the time for jests. But gasp, my eye. Let's review the infiltration plan. Castrum Centri lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the 3 of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via Link Pearl. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Understood. Whee! White will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, unless you wonder, Ida and Y'shtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover a retreat in the event that Alphino and I attracted too much attention. But the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless, if memory serves. Wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. Best be off. Good luck, Harris. May the 12 keep you. And away we go. Just waiting for one of them to be like, did we always have a blue Catman in our ranks? Oh hey, voice acting.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Meanwhile, let's say, where is it? Oh, my apologies. Didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task. You being engrossed too, had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange for the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in that storage tower when next you pass that way. Thank you for the information. Salute! That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Occidens, are you? Welcome to Castrum Centri, engineer. What? Prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in the storage tower. I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now show a bit of enthusiasm or I'll have you reported. What up, my dude? Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there and... who am I fooling? Fallen for one of the prisoners, alright? Dare say you know the one I mean. Eh? The svelte blonde? Goodness, no. It's the Lala Felon lass I'm smitten with. Oh, hi, Opie. You're so adorable it hurts. Want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince the Centurion to lend me the key so I can see her? Tataru has a fan. One more. this? You need access to the storage tower. What business have you there? At the Tribunus's behest, you say? It's highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady wroth. Take my identification key. Key that is returned when your errand is concluded. Hey, Biggs, I got a thing for you. Security's tight, just as we expected. You need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. Like this one? Alright. And I can see the solo instance from here.
Oh, you're in the Castrum?
Yep.
Yep.
About to end the episode, but you know what? Nah, let's do this. Escape from Castrum Centri.
Yep.
No! Amphilia and the rest. Thank goodness they're safe. I am the one you want. Leave the others be. You harm my friends, I swear I shall take my own life. And you shall answer to your mistress. They're like, grrr. Tataru, you must do something. You risk letting the entire Castrum know we're here. Aye, you're right. We may not get a better chance. This is the third squadron. What is it? A Reaper? Seized when? This came to light only now? Culprits will have left a trail. Take as many men as you need and scour the area. I want that Reaper found. Now's our chance. What the? Strike my last. Eliminate the intruders. More pressing matters at hand. Valid target. Damn it. Alright. Well, perhaps getting his attention was a bad idea. Harris, I was so scared. Poor Tataru. It was foolish of you to come here. You might have been killed. But thank you. Shudder to think what might have happened had you not arrived when you did. I say, did you not see Thancred anywhere? Beginning to fear for the fellow. Probably dresses one of them. To linger here shall yield us no answer. Let us away ere the window to our liberty closes shut. What did you say? Escaped? Then recapture them. Fail and I shall have your head. And what have we here? Oh, look, it's Y'shtola. The Tribunus herself, just as you said. You have the eye of an Ahriman, Ida. Well, she's kind of hard to miss in that showy armor of hers. Accursed scions. How did you slip our defenses? With unexpected ease, if truth be told. There chanced to be a commotion outside the Castrum's walls, which allowed us to avail ourselves of the comforts of your vehicle. Y'shtola is just being polite. That's one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever stowed away in. No wonder it's called the Phantom Train. A passenger would be seen dead on it. So you scuttled in amidst the freight like the vermin you are. I shall be sure to have words with our rat catcher. Such negligence is unforgivable. That is far from your most pressing concern. First you must answer for your own wrongdoing, Livia Sass Junius. 'Twas you who led the raid on the Waking Sands. You who butchered unarmed men and women for the crime of being unworthy of capture. You killed our friends, and we will never forgive you. Nor shall we suffer you to plague yours yet day longer. But take you to your guard. You could just say on guard. More intruders, protect the Tribunus. Found it. Ida with me. Smoke bomb. And that's when you find out Ida's not to be taken lightly. After them! Where is His Excellency? In the hangar, my lady. In discussion with our guest. Alert him at once. Yes, my lady. Things are going wrong. There they are. Fan out and surround them. Yes, all four of you. Must protect Tataru. Biggs, I'm going in. See everyone to safety. No, Wedge, don't do it! Made his decision, we should honor it. Oh no. Harris, hold them off. I'll look after Minfili and Tataru. Time for round 2. Beat the enemy and escape from Castrum Centri. You go first. You two can go next. Shield generator!
Yep.
Where is it? Gotta be around here somewhere. Aha! There it is. Like, out of my way, fuckface. Ember Carbuncle. Goodbye. Oh hey, more of them. Oh boy, more shield generators. At least one of them is in range. Another shield generator around here somewhere. There it is.
Yep.
I see it. Bam. 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 And the Colossus. No shield this time. Like a colossal waste of iron. Got him. Hey, duty complete.
Yay.
And away they go. To the edge of a cliff.
Take the leader, kill the rest.
Yay, voice acting. And Yashola with the shield.
What the?
The Ashtola! Pray, forgive us our delay. Popolino, Minfilia, Ida!
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too. The reunion must wait. Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
I do not remember this cutscene at all.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
Must protect
But there's no one in
friends.
there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One, 2,
3.
4.
5. Yep. So long, motherfuckers. The going merry all over
I
again.
know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
I'm a foreign Malaysia.
What in the seven hells?
Ultima weapon.
Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us.
Cape Westwood now
They finished it. Ultima
Nice.
weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius!
Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him.
Gasp!
Thancred!
Da 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 da!
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be!
We have to go now! Hang on!
Thancred! No!
Nice voice acting there. Suddenly appreciate the new cast a lot more.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No. This is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. When they learn of the Empire's new weapon, we cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Kryl, this is Minfilia.
The situation
Kryl.
may have
In
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque. The item I requested, is it ready? Wonderful! I'm sorry to press, but we need it urgently. How soon can it be delivered? I am in your debt, my friend.
But the battle is far
And in
from
the background,
over. And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of victory. The
it's like,
people
no,
of
please
Eorzea
continue your
falter
phone
for want of
conversation.
Such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
Yeah, despite what I said before, Sam Riegel is Alpha Noah. Actually, he does a good job.
I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Meanwhile, Hell's takes the Black Wolf and his new toy. Rally all available forces. I want them ready to move upon my word. And relay to Slafferson the order to sail. That is all. The Maelstrom stands ready. What of the flames? Ready as we're like to be. I need only give the word to Roel. Has there been no word from Ishgard? None. The dragons have got their tongues. Silent to the last. I was unwise to hope for better. What would stir the Archbishop to open his holy mouth if not this? He claims the fury for his god. 'Tis bad comedy. Yay, Nanamo. The Holy See has made its choice. We will proceed without its cooperation. I believe we are all acquainted with the terms of the Black Wolf's ultimatum. We must agree on a course of action. Not less than the fate of Eorzea hangs upon the decision of this council. They all present their papers. Van Baelzar claims to wield the power to smite primals. Should we yield to him, he pledges to rid the realm of its false gods. Yet offer resistance, and he swears that we shall share the primal's fate. Pardon my bluntness, but I like not these choices. This is too great a decision for any one of our nations to make alone. Choose we surrender or resistance, we must answer as one, for if but one surrenders, the rest shall surely fall. Let us pray for the wisdom to do right by all our peoples. Tancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. As long as Ultima Weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Harris, and help them to make the right decision. Black Wolf's Ultimatum. And with that, we're going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep, see ya.